Hey YouTube, Dan Ottawa here, the best 3/4 tier Pokemon Go battler in the world, coming at you with another Great League Remix team. This one's a little off buck here, featuring Dragalge. And the reason I built around it is because the main sort of issues that you're going to have with it being like you don't want to run into, because the Dragon Tail is going to be resisted based on steel, right? So you don't want to run into Galarian Stunfisk, you don't want to run into Bastiodon. Swampert as a no, I'm half dragon, so I would do okay against water. I'm trying to think what else is banned. But just between like those two, Azu, you have a terrible matchup against Azumarill. So those like sort of three are pretty rough to go against there. So having those three banned makes it pretty good in the Remix Cup because the Dragon Tails just do so much pressure. The Aqua Tail is nice for my Cargo and just like general like it's like an okay move, but it's just the Dragon Tail is the main pressure you're doing, right? So it is weak to ice and is weak to ground. So I paired it with an Escav because it will help her super effective with the counters. Has some nice coverage with like Drill Run, Mega Horn. Those are pretty hard hitting moves. Super weak to fire, but Dragalge resists fire, so that's a good thing. And then I just needed a safe swap, and I used Greedent as a safe swap because I used it before as a safe swap, and it's just so spammy, so bulky to help this team out there. So I did pretty decent with this team. Got back the yellow. Before I get into this one, I will let you know that I did try. I said I was going to try Snowy Cast Form. I tried Snowy Cast Form. I just couldn't make it work. I went like 1 in 6 with it. It's just because like I went up against what I would rather have if you have like an Elenon Sandslash or Sandshrew, use that, because the problem with Cast Form, even though it's so ranked high, is that besides again like just obliterated by fighting and fire, it is only has ice type moves, right? So I ran into like a Napoleon and Lapras, and you're drawing dead there. So there's not much you can do there. So that's why it didn't work out. But then I ran a team that is doing really well. So if that team continues to dominate, I will showcase that on Monday. But let's get into the team right now and these battles. So we have Trevenant lead, and this is what I'm talking about because these Dragon Tails chunk. They can only throw Shadow Ball at me because the Seed Bomb is resisted. I am going to shield it up in case it is a Shadow Ball. I baited with the Seed Bomb, which is okay because now these Dragon Tails are just chunking that even an Aqua Tail is resisted, but it's still going to put it like decently low. That one Dragon Tail probably would have taken it out if I let it go. That one sneaks through. I may shield and try and farm down here. Yes, it is the Shadow Ball, so I'm going to shield and just farm down, coming out with some energy. And let's see what we come in with. So lose, but it's a Zweilous. So I don't want to throw the Aqua Tail because it's resisted, and I'm running Gunk Shot. So I do switch to Outrage. Like an Outrage would have one shot, Gunk Shot one shots anyway, so that's good. And then they come in Drapion. I come in with Escav because I don't think one crunch is going to take me out. It's going to take 2. The counters are going to do a decent amount. Hopefully I can force a shield here, and if I can, then Greedent is probably spammy enough with the body slams to take this matchup. So that was a Gunk Shot that I just landed there. Yeah, so I'm just gonna come in here because I don't want to have them load up on energy. But then I should be able to out body slam before they get off, which is probably gonna be, one Sludge Bomb, 2 crunches probably to take me out. But you're not gonna out spam a Greedent, so don't care how spammy you are. Yeah, I was running Gunk Shot because I had used it in the Halloween Cup, so I needed that Gunk Shot for Azu, but I switched it to Outrage a couple games in because it's a slightly faster generating move, and there's a lot of neutral matchups that Outrage will just hit super hard. So Dragalge against Lantern, perfect because water's resisted and electric is resisted. They come with the Abomasnow. I'm gonna pretty hard punish here with Escav. This is pretty easy because everything they throw is going to be resisted. So it's going to take 3 to take me out. I can take a second one. I'm just going to come out loaded with energy because Drill Run's going to be super effective against Lantern too if they come back in there. So I will take loaded energy coming out of this with Switch. I expect the Lantern to come back in. Here comes the Drill Run. I remember it only did like 50% or something like that. I was kind of surprised. Yeah, like they're in the yellow, but not hugely in the yellow. I was kind of surprised at that. Gonna hit the second Drill Run. This will take it out, or they're gonna go down here, or their shield is what I'm gonna say. They do shield. They're gonna try and farm me down. I'm gonna get to a move if they don't throw, so they decide to throw, which is perfect. Waste a ton of energy because it takes a while to get to the Thunderbolt. Dragalge going to come back in, and it is a Jirachi. So I was like, okay, let's just do some chip damage here, and then greet it with the crunch. Should be okay to finish this off. Because I got a shield. But Jirachi was like a spicy pick, and when I ran into it, I was like greeting is spammy, but this thing blasted 2 Doom's Desire at me by the time I got to 2 crunches. So I was like, okay, that's decently spammy with a hard-hitting fast move. So Jirachi's a nice little pick there. So look at that. They already hit me before I even got to that. I snuck a Bolt through, which is nice, and I'm going to hit them with a super effective crunch, so I'm going to take this match. But I was impressed with this, with how it fared here. I don't think I've ever played with Jirachi. I should take a look and see if I put any rare candies into it to test it out. If anyone's used it, let me know how it goes, how it works. Hypno here. Hypno's tricky because you're taking super effective from the confusions. I wanted to see how much an Aqua Tail would do because I was like, maybe I can get to Dragon Tail, Aqua Tail to take this out, but I was like, no, too slow. They come in way too slow with the Empoleon. So now I am loaded at a crunch already. So I think I can get to a second one. The problem is they're going to get to a Hydro Cannon, and these waterfalls are chunking. So I may still shield and grab and go with crunch again. So I do grab a shield, so maybe that changes my mind. This is tough. I could shield because I'm out of move. They may still waterfall me down, or I may get to another move before, because green is pretty spammy, and I can take a couple more waterfalls here, and I get the shield, so that's fine. Okay, so they're already at a, okay, could learn to count. So we CMP there, which is great. Can now come in with Escav. They are dry, so this is perfect. I can just full out farm down. They're going to come in with, they're debating Trevenant, and I bank it, and I come in here to force them to come in here. Again, they're a little slow there. I want to get to the Mega Horn there. I'm going to let this go because I think I can just counter. I don't want to take another. I don't want to take a move because I know I'm going to get hit with a Seed Bomb / Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball is the only thing that's going to affect me. And I think between the counters, like Trevenant is nice, but he's somewhat not glassy, but like it's not super bulky. So even this is Seed Bomb bait, I can just launch a Mega Horn here, and it's in the green. But this Mega Horn, does it one shot or takes it almost? Yeah, it one shot, so it takes it out. So it's just a little glassy. Like that was a that was just a neutral type move there. So this one's interesting because the Mud Bombs are doing super effective. That was too fast. So I know it's just a Fire Punch, which is resisted. But the Mud Shots are doing super effective. My Aqua Tails will be doing super effective. So they need to go for the Earthquake next time. I get a shield, which is okay. I wanted to get this off, and they catch on a... it's going to be a Golbat there. I was like, okay, what is my best option? I'm like, my best option right now is actually Dragalge because these Dragon Tails chunk. I can get another Aqua Tail off because I'm poisoned. This is going to be resisted. Get another Aqua Tail off, and I want to try and get my Escav on Greedent. I remember this. I was like, I want to get Escav on it because it's weak to fighting, so I can just like dominate with the counters. And then I go in, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm super weak to fire. So I'm like, I probably can survive one. So I'm like, let's just shield up one. Hopefully I can get to a move before they get the second one off. So get that off, and they go back to back here. I'm like, okay, I'm not going to double shield. Let's just see. I can probably survive one. I was like, okay, non-stab Fire Punch almost takes me out. That is not great. They get another move. I'm like, oh my goodness, man. This thing is spammy, and I am fragile to fire. So I'm just going to double shield, thinking that maybe I can take it. We instant switch. It's a, I don't know how to pronounce it. Dedane. I don't know. The good news is it is something that I can just body slam. It is pretty glassy, as you can see there. So like these bolty and body slams are gonna take it out back. Like 2 will probably take this out. So they need to probably shield here. And I'm very thick. So as you saw, this move is not gonna take me out. So I'm going to be able to Bolt Seed down and have a move coming out for the Diggersby. I'm just going to throw it because it's super low. I've got a move on my I've got a move stored on my... Oh, and they're out of shields. I thought they had a shield left, but I had a move anyway, so... No problemo. Yeah. So this was tricky because I was like, okay, coming here, met with a Cophagrigus. I was like, okay, this is not good. I'm going to go for this because I'm an idiot. Because I don't know typings and it's resisted. So, okay, drill run next time. So, that was my mistake. Do not know typings. Ghost, bug resists ghost. Ghost resists bug because I don't know why. I don't know typings. Coming here because I just know that I can do a ton of damage with the Dragon Tails to try and get to a move. And I want an Aqua Tail to throw if the Stunfisk comes back in, because Aqua Tails will be super effective. Again, it's a non-stab move, so even super effective. And Aqua Tail's not a great move anyways, so it's still probably going to do like 50% if it hits. A Mud Bomb will be super effective here, so I shield it up and throw the Discharge. And I'm like, okay, they either are like me and don't know typings, or it's a one-move Pokemon, so I've already wasted my last shield, so it doesn't matter. But because they threw the Discharge, I'm not concerned about the Mud Bomb here. I think they're just probably going to throw a Discharge again, and they do. So it's maybe just a one. They either don't know typings or it's just a one charge move Pokemon. Either way, get this Aqua Tail off. They let it go. What's in the back? It's a Noctowl. So okay, this is... Let's do some chip damage here. I think they may shield. I'm worried about the farm down. They do not shield, which is not great, but it's not bad because it still just puts them within a couple body slam range. Noctowl is somewhat thick, as we learned, but these sky attacks take, like I said, take a while to get to. 7 and 6, someone mentioned in the comments. And now I need 3 body slams. So they're going to get the second one off here. I'm going to get my body slam off, which they are likely going to shield. And now it's a race between the third body slam and the third sky attack here. Or if they can wing attack me down, which I am pretty thick, so they're probably not going to be able to. Get to the body slam. Is this enough to take it out? I think it's probably enough to take this out. It's going to be pretty close, but Greedent is spammy enough to take that out. So that's why I like Greedent. Like, Greedent's a nice Pokemon that if you just need like spam in neutral situations, you're good. So this is a decent lead. They can only hit me. Oh no. All right. No, I remember this match. Okay. So I was like, decent lead because they can only throw Earthquake or Blizzard, both super effective. They build up, but let's shield it. They bait me with a Weather Ball. Okay. I'm going to throw this here. They call my bait. So I'm like, okay, I'll just Dragon Tail down. Fair enough. No problem. Is this going to be another Weather Ball? No, it's going to be a Blizzard. So I lose shield and I lose switch, and this game is over already. You could not lose both of those and win a match unless you were just like hard count in the back. So make her go fire on my Escav. This is not even a good matchup. I threw this body slam, which is resisted because rock, I guess, the resist because rock resists normal. Yeah, I guess I know that. Like, you don't throw body slams at I don't know. I need to learn typings. That's the thing. Like, this match is over. But what you're going to see probably in the new year, on Kang's channel, you always see these Pogo raids. So the Pogo raids is a server with like some of the best, like some of the top GBL talent. And I'm on there, and I'm in a great league, and I just won. I did the Great League, like qualification. It's like the middle tier, and I came first or second, so I got up to the championship tier, and I came in second last time around, and I just won the championship this time around. So you're gonna be seeing some of my battles on Kang's channel for that. And I'm like, I've hit legend 6 times now. I'm doing well in factions. I'm doing well in I'm doing okay in self. I'm actually not doing too well in self. And I'm doing well in Pogo raids. But I don't know how to count and I don't know typings. Like, if I knew that, I'd be like Rise. Like, seriously. So Pelipper on the lead here. This is, again, okay. They're only can throw a Hurricane at me. Weather Ball's going to be resisted. I do shield it up, and it is another Weather Ball bait, so that's okay. Not great. Throw the Aqua Tail. They do not shield, and they try and go for the Hurricane. Don't get there, so I am down a shield, but they come with Make Cargo, which you just saw me throw an Aqua Tail. So what do you have in the back that you're throwing resisted fire at my Dragalge, knowing that I have Aqua Tail? So they double shield there. So I have to stand there because I cannot give up switch because I cannot have Escav on this. So I'm like, okay, and then they give up Toxicroak. And I come Ingredient because, was it a misclick? Why did I come Ingredient? You have a terrible matchup in Escav on on the fire. You have a terrible matchup here. What am I doing? I think it's going to work out because I can probably just counter down here, come out with a drill run to take it out. But man, that was a really, really, really bad play. No, I'm going to have to throw here. No, I got to farm down. Is my only I'm going to get hit with it. Is this another loss? What is going on here? Oh, snipe it with the Aqua Tail. Nice. They already threw the move, and this is all resisted. Okay, so I do win. Wow. That was bad. That was bad. Okay, Hypno. We've seen this before. Not a great matchup. Let's get out of here immediately this time. There we go. We've thrown a resisted Body Slam before, so let's throw a Crunch this time. There we go. Look at that. I learn. This is going to be... And this is just a Rock Tomb, so I let it go. Okay. Let's talk about Rock Tomb versus Stone Edge, because a lot of people in my video the other day said the energy difference doesn't matter because Incinerate gets 20 to 25 energy. So you'll get to the Rock Tomb and Stone Edge at the same time. So if you're running this on the lead, it's better to go Rock Tomb because people will fear the nuke, but you can get the lower attack. And it can flip matchups. I argue that if they shield once and it's a Rock Tomb, they're not going to shield for a second time. So that sort of fear is gone, in my opinion. Unless they throw the overheat. But I don't know. I still just rather go nuke. And shields down. If your shield's down, you still want that nuke, right? I understand. I guess it just depends on team comp. So they come in here with the Steelix, which is great for me because it's still super effective. I can shield, farm down, come out with multiple moves for the Hypno that's going to come back in. So yeah, just if you're going to do team comps, again, I prefer the nuke. People, I think, made okay arguments for Rock Tomb. But personally, I still prefer that. So I'm going to hit the second drill run. This is not going to take it out, but I'm going to snipe here with the Dragalge for the win. My beard is getting itchy. I think it's time to take it down soon. So that is the team. Pretty strong team. Dragalge, again, pretty strong in this meta. Just the Dragon Tail adds so much pressure. Ingredient is a nice spammy save swap. And then I wanted a counter user that wasn't super weak to Charm because Dragalge is also Dragon, so it's weak to Charm, so you can't have double weakness to Charm. So that is a team. If I continue to run strong with this one team, I'm going to run it for at least one more day. Showcase that on Monday. And then, yeah, send me some battles if you have some unique teams. I'm honestly, I am running. Am I in the open? Yeah, I'm definitely in the open because I'm running a team with an Azu on it. But if you have a team you want me to showcase, let me know. I'm looking for new content. I feel... not that I'm upset because I knew it was happening, but every single content creator was all the new moves, right? Mark Cargo, Donphan, Noctowl, they are in every single one of the content creators' things. So my first one, my Tenno, Shadow Ball, Noctowl did very, very well in the views, and then today, or I'm filming today, but a couple days ago, did not do well. And again, it's just like, it's great league. Everyone's doing the same thing. If you've seen it in one person's video, you don't need to see it in another person's video. And then you're just looking for your unique team comp. So hopefully this team comp is unique enough. And then if my team is my team, I think it's going to be good. I'm on a 8-game winning streak right now with this. It's a try-hard team, right? It's a try-hard team. It has Azu on it. It's a try-hard team to win. So if that team continues to run, I will bring that to you, which I expect it to because it's a good team. I will bring it to you on Monday. So if you're looking to try and gain some ELO early in the season, you can use that. Anyways, I am rambling. That is it. Hopefully I can lose this sinus. I can still hear how stuffy I am by next week. And then I'm back to work full time next week, but I'm still going to pump out these videos. So that is it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.